The Maghreb War, 2038 to 2039. By 2038, decades of tension between Morocco and Algeria had erupted into a full-scale war. Both nations had spent the 2030s modernizing their militaries with the latest tanks, fighter jets, and helicopters. What followed was a massive, technologically advanced conflict across the North African desert, mountains, and urban regions. Morocco's military forces. Tanks. Morocco's armored corps was a blend of old and new tanks, creating a multi-layered offensive and defensive force. Modern MBTs. M1 Abrams spearheaded breakthroughs with heavy armor and long-range firepower. K2 Black Panthers provided precision, speed, and modern electronics. Merkava Mk3 tanks supported urban and defensive operations. Legacy tanks. M60 Pattons, VT1s, M40s held reserve positions and fortified key choke points. Air Force. F-16V Block 70/72, 70 fighters dominating medium-range airspace. F-35 Lightning II, 32 stealth fighters performing deep strikes and reconnaissance. Mirage 2000 and Rafale F-4, multi-role aircraft for coordinated strikes, reconnaissance, and support of ground operations. Helicopters. Apache AH-64, 40 units, tank hunting and strike support. T-129 Attack, 20 units, excelling in mountainous terrain. AH-1F Cobra, 12 legacy attack helicopters for reconnaissance and light strikes. Mi-28 Havoc, 12 units, providing heavy anti-armor support. Mi-24 Hind, 8 units, supporting assault and troop movements. Total attack helicopters, 92, complementing the ground and air offensive. Algeria's military forces. Tanks. Algeria relied on its Russian heavy armored corps. Modern MBTs. T-90SA, main armored spearhead. T-72 M1, supporting both offense and defense. Legacy tanks. T-62 and T-55, fortified defensive lines and mobile artillery platforms. Air Force. Su-30 MKA, multi-role fighters dominating dogfights. MiG-29, rapid response interceptors. Su-24, deep strike and ground attack missions. Su-35, challenging Moroccan air superiority. Su-57, stealth fighters for precision attacks on command centers. Su-34, fighter bombers supporting armor and logistics strikes. Helicopters. Mi-28NE, 42 attack helicopters engaging Moroccan armor and helicopters. Mi-24 Super Hind Mk3, 32 units supporting defensive and deep strike operations. Mi-8/Mi-171 transport helicopters for rapid redeployment of troops and artillery. The opening moves. The war began along the rugged border mountains and desert plains. Morocco launched a massive combined arms offensive. Tanks. M1 Abrams and K2s spearheaded attacks across the desert plains. Merkava units and legacy M60s secured supply lines in urban areas. Fighters. F-35s neutralized key radar installations and Algerian air defenses. F-16s and Mirage 2000s provided close air support. Rafale F-4s conducted precision strikes on enemy armored concentrations. Helicopters. Apache and T-129 squadrons targeted Algerian T-72s and T-62s. Mi-28s and Mi-24s suppressed counterattacks and protected advancing armored units. Cobras patrolled mountain passes, preventing Algerian ambushes. Algerian counteroffensive. Algeria responded with a coordinated, multi-layered counterattack. Tanks. T-90SAs engaged Abrams and K2s in open desert battles, while T-72 M1s, T-62s, and T-55s fortified key positions. Air Force. Su-30 MKA stealth fighters and Su-34 bombers struck Moroccan logistics and artillery. Su-30s and Su-35s intercepted F-16s and F-35s to contest air superiority. Helicopters. Mi-28NEs and Mi-24 Hinds engaged Moroccan armor and helicopters, while Mi-8/Mi-171 moved reserves to reinforce the front lines. The key battles: desert plains. Moroccan Abrams and K2s faced Algerian T-90 SAs and T-72s in armored duels. Helicopters and fighter jets became decisive, with F-35s coordinating strikes, while Apaches targeted T-72 formations. Mountain passes. T-129s exploited the terrain to strike isolated Algerian positions. Algerian Mi-28 and Hind helicopters countered with anti-tank missile barrages. Air superiority. Moroccan F-35s clashed with Algerian Su-57s. Su-30s and Su-30 MKA fighters contested F-16V dominance, resulting in high-tech aerial duels. The stalemate. After weeks of intense maneuvering, Morocco held key border passes and strategic desert corridors. Algeria maintained interior defensive positions and strong control of mountain regions. Both sides suffered equipment attrition, but advanced tanks, helicopters, and fighters ensured neither side achieved a decisive breakthrough. The war had become a high-tech stalemate fought with tanks, jets, and helicopters, demonstrating the complexity of modern warfare, where technology, coordination, and logistics mattered as much as sheer firepower. Conclusion. By late 2039, a tense armistice was negotiated under international pressure. Analysts noted Morocco had proved the effectiveness of mixed Western and legacy armored forces combined with air superiority and helicopter mobility. Algeria had demonstrated the resilience of Russian armored and helicopter-heavy tactics, successfully countering modern Western air power. The Maghreb War of the late 2030s became a textbook example of combined arms warfare, showing how modern tanks, jets, and helicopters could interact across deserts, mountains, and urban regions. Both nations emerged wary but technologically advanced, setting the stage for future regional balance and ongoing modernization programs.